the patience, the wish, the creation, and the faith within. Beauty, passion, ambition, love. I am pure guidance. Success, adventure, abundance, luxury, peace. Hi, and welcome to Pure Guidance. Let's go ahead and take a look at our Capricorn forecast for the month of May 2019 and the Taurus season. And for this Capricorn, I've already meditated on your energy as well as pre-shuffled the decks I'll be using today. I just went ahead and put two of them aside. We'll come back to them towards the end of the reading, okay? So, how are you doing, Capricorn? I hope this month is as exciting for you as it is for me because, you're entering Earth season. And being an earth sign, if you find yourself in your own element, it just makes things so much easier. It feels like you're just gliding on your path. So hopefully that's exactly what you're going to see and get in the month of May. And let's see which messages fall into place. For those of you who are new to the channel, how this works is I simply let the cards fall into place and then we talk about the different messages coming across. Okay? All right, well, Three of Swords and Two of Cups. Okay, well, are you having a difficult time with a relationship or a particular someone? Could even be a partnership that you're dealing with because Three of Swords indicates heartache. Okay, it is heartache. It is just having a difficult time, accepting things for what they are and the situation because the heart of the matter is just so close to your heart. Perhaps it's someone you're very attached to and you just don't know how it's going to move forward or what's going to happen, what's coming up next. And that's what makes it difficult because you see them as a part of you, perhaps as a reflection of you. And to move forward without them makes no sense. How do you do that? So, having said that, let's see. It's very possible that something new may have been revealed to you around the full moon in Libra. Perhaps harsh facts may have come into play for you. Reality that you kind of knew but did not. We just talked about Libra. What are the chances? Okay. I love it when the cards just really talk to us, So, okay, the Justice card represents the zodiac sign of Libra. And I just mentioned the Libra full moon. In fact, as I'm recording this reading, it is the time period. We're around the Libra full moon right now. And I feel as though it will probably be very significant for you. So depending on when you view the reading, just pay attention to what is being said to you. There is a lot of truth in it, okay? It could be someone who never really said this to you before because perhaps they didn't have the guts or the courage to mention it, but now that they are saying it, believe them. They probably mean it. And as difficult as it might be, try to reason your way through using logic and not emotions. Choose logic over emotions. It might be hard for some at this point because of how attached you might be to this idea or to this person, but that is probably the best way to find balance in the entire situation. Balance can lead to progress. Some of you, of course, might be dealing with a Libra, or it could be another air sign such as Gemini or Aquarius. And if that's the reason, perhaps you're really having to fight for what you believe and fight for what you think is rightfully yours, Could even be that you're fighting with the justice system, legal matters perhaps at stake, whatever this might be about. There's no, the cards are predicting that to be on the same page may not happen, okay? Reaching an agreement together may not happen. So right now, the time period up ahead is kind of divided. I'm sorry to say that, but that's what the cards are saying. Seven of Wands even is the same idea, the same concept that you're going to have to really fight hard for what you're wanting and what you believe in. It's just the way that things are kind of shaping up right now. It's really just testing you. It's going to feel like a test for you. But the question is, are you up to the challenge? I hope so. Emotions are going to be the battleground. Eight of Cups. representing a roller coaster of emotions, the ups and the downs. But that's life. Life has its ups and downs. How would you know what up is if you didn't know what a down is, right? We have to have our down times. We have to go through difficult, upsetting phases to be grateful and be happy for the good times. So, if we can remind ourselves of that during a difficult time, it will help us gain the strength, the wisdom, the courage that we need to fight for what is rightfully ours. Even the second and the third week of May might prove to be a little bit shaky for you. So if you know that beforehand, it makes it easier to handle the stress, right? If you go on headstrong, it's easier to fight the battle because you're prepared. You're prepared for whatever happens. So let's see what happens. Let's see after this roller coaster of emotions, this fighting for what is yours, this heartbreak, what is coming up next? What is being attracted by you, Capricorn? You know, wisdom is oftentimes nearer when we stoop than when we soar. It's a quote by William Wordsworth. And perhaps that's the wisdom that needs to come to mind right now. And as that happens, we are coming closer towards the Empress. The Empress is a place of abundance. It represents a place where you feel loved, you are supported, you are protected. But in this case, in this scenario, because of all the cards that have fallen into place, the Empress feels as though it's representing your energy, perhaps your feminine side, where you are really trying to protect all that you have built. Okay? Because this is protection right here. And it could be that, you have worked so hard to grow this garden into what it is today. Like, it's blooming with flowers and fruits, but perhaps you're having to really just fight for it. But when you love something so much, you want to fight for it, right? Did I expect this reading to take this turn for you, Capricorn? Well, I was kind of hoping for more so of this, the Chariot. But I'm an optimist at heart. But sometimes we have to go through the difficult times, right? So the Chariot indicates success. So a successful outcome is more than likely to happen for you, Capricorn. That's great. That's awesome. The Chariot and the Four of Pentacles falling into place together. So Four of Pentacles is structure. That's kind of what we started to talk about in the beginning of your reading. And I was really hoping that this happens for you. So I'm happy that these cards have fallen into place. But more than likely for many of you, this may happen towards the end of May. All right. Now, it's a general reading. Can be applied to your sun, moon, and rising. So be mindful of that as you approach this reading and the messages here. For some, this might happen earlier. For some, this might happen later. Okay, it depends on your individual energy. If you need greater clarification, then I urge you to get a personal reading. Check out my website. Lots of services, lots of options for you. Whether you are interested in a business reading or romance, it's all there, all available. Okay, so Chariot, Four of Pentacles. There is structure being added to your reading. There is progress being indicated in your reading. And you are coming closer to what you're wanting. Okay? Coming closer to conclusions, rewards, a successful outcome in your favor. Perhaps actually getting what you were fighting for so hard for during this time period, Capricorn. It's all those things. But this is just, it's nice. It's nice to see this. It's nice to be rewarded for something you've worked really hard for. So, will it be a difficult month? Yes. Will it be challenging? Yes. I hope it's a welcome challenge. I hope you can reason your way through it, just like the Libra card, the Justice card that we saw earlier, and try to keep tabs on your emotions because it will be a roller coaster. Okay? But hopefully, it looks to be successful. Now, some of you might be dealing with a Cancer. If there is a Cancerian in your life, then know that there is great love behind all that they are doing, and perhaps there's love behind what you're doing as well. Will things work out between the two of you? More than likely, yes, is what the reading is saying. Will it be easy to get there? Perhaps not so. Under the deck, we also have here the Moon card. Okay, the Moon card and the Strength card. Use the Scorpio full moon to your advantage, Capricorn, because I feel like you're being sandwiched between two moons, the Libra full moon and then the Scorpio full moon. Whatever happens between these two full moons is going to be very significant. It's going to require a lot of strength, a lot of effort, a lot of balancing on your end. And if you can just kind of make that happen, find the balance, approach things in a softer way with a gentle approach, just like the Knight of Cups, you will be able to reach a successful outcome more easily. Things will come together for you in the way you are desiring. Ten of Pentacles here as well. If there's like a legal battle happening, then more than likely the outcome will be in your favor. And Ten of Pentacles, in fact, is very predictive of a wealthy outcome, successful outcome, abundant outcome, and structure, like I mentioned before, right? You're going all the way from the Four of Pentacles to the Ten of Pentacles, but that's more so out in the future, okay? Just as long as your approach is very directed and calm and gentle, this is very promising, okay? Let's go ahead and clarify the reading for you by using the Enchanted Map Oracle cards. Oh, okay, all right. Golden Palace. I feel like we should also read this card out. These cards come with a quote and a description, so I think it's a good idea to do that just about now. Notice the card as well, and notice the color. Like, yes, it says Golden Palace, but even the color gold has really stood out for you. Working on your solar plexus, that chakra, that energetic space is probably really going to give you the boost you might be requiring and the strength you might be requiring to really accomplish your task or whatever you're dealing with, okay? Now, Capricorn, you'll be able to gain more ground by the 13th of May, I would say. All right, 13th of May, between the 13th and in fact the 23rd of May, that is the time period for you where things will look hopefully better and brighter. All right, 13th, we have the Sun in Taurus trining with Pluto in your sign, giving you a bit more ground, a bit more stability. 16th of May, we have Mercury in Taurus trining with Saturn in your sign. So again, that's a bit more step up for you, hopefully. So things look better, brighter. If you do the full moon ritual on the 18th, and it's 27 degrees of Scorpio, and again, that's a great time to connect with your higher self, hopefully calm the mind, calm your spirit, and it really helps balance out emotions as well if you take that time off. So with all that being said, 23rd of May, we have Mercury in Gemini sextiling with Chiron in Aries and Mars in Cancer, right? It came up for you too. Mars in Cancer squaring with Chiron in Aries. So that brings our focus towards more of, health and wellness and all that. So hopefully you'll find your Golden Palace then. So Golden Palace, there is always enough. That's what this card is about. But do notice the moons over here, emphasizing the importance of perhaps a full moon ritual for you. It's good. New moons are about inviting the new in. Full moons are about release. So if you know that, you can work with the energy that's being given to you to perhaps empower you, right? So let's talk about the card, Golden Palace. The Golden Palace card represents good fortune, ambitions fulfilled, wealth and prosperity, just like the 10 of Pentacles. So it may also indicate emotional fulfillment, as perhaps you're entering a time of happiness that's long overdue. The message here is that self-worth isn't measured by what you have, no matter how abundant your life is. Instead, it comes from what you are, how authentically you're living your life, and how much love you're willing to share. Granted, receiving this card does indicate material gain and a furthering of tangible rewards, but things come and go. And knowing your true value leads to even greater riches now. So share the wealth. Let's close this reading with affirmations. I feel like in May, Capricorn, you're feeling, or you'll feel more together by the end of it. Although there will be some challenges along the way, but really like you are gaining higher ground along this time period, okay? So energy, great card here. I'm happy it came out for you because anytime you feel like you're being depleted of the energy that you need to handle a certain situation, well, use these affirmations, right? Life force is flowing. Open yourself to receive the power from within. Great card. Notice the color again, the orange, the yellow. So tuning into your sacral chakra as well might be of importance, or at least might be useful to you. Let's read the affirmations for energy. Today I feel strong. My head and heart are clear and focused. I will grab this magic moment with all of its potential and act. I will not be scattered. I will not waste time. I will not procrastinate, but instead will move forward with power. And with this, Capricorn, I wish you all the very best. Have a beautiful month ahead. If you have any questions or would like to work with me, check out my services on the shop page of my website at impureguidance.com. And if you have questions, just let me know. All right. So thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing. I appreciate each of you that are tuning in, and I will see you in the next reading. Okay. So thank you. Take care. Beauty, passion, ambition, love. I am pure guidance.